Ma'am, we haven't started the preparation at all. How can we manage time? How many days are left with us? November, December, January, February and March. Total we have 74 chapters including both PU1 and PU2. Okay, if you haven't started anything, then how should you start your preparation from now? Hello students, so KCET 2025 examination is round the corner, right? So with just 5 months left for your KCET examination, it's really high time to get serious about your preparation. So yesterday while having the live session, many of you would have commented like, ma'am, we haven't started the preparation at all. How can we manage time for both KCET and board? How to spend, like how to utilize the next 5 months? So by seeing all these comments, today I have decided to make this video on the topic like how, if you haven't done anything till now, okay, if you haven't started anything, then how should you start your preparation from now, okay, so that you can get the top 1000 rank, okay. Many of you were asking like, ma'am, is it still possible? Yes, dear students, it is still possible. We have time, but we need to act in a proper strategy, okay. So that is what we are going to discuss in this video. We'll be discussing the like what should be our action plan, what should be the like how we are going to spend the time, like in which month, what chapters we need to do. So everything in detail we are going to discuss, okay. So if you are someone who want to crack the KCET 2025 examination with top 1000 rank but haven't started the preparation at all, so please, this video is purely dedicated for you, okay. And other students also whose preparation is going on halfway, somewhere in between, you can also watch this video and learn what you need to do, okay. So yes, now let's get started without any further delay. So first of all, most of you must be familiar with the exam pattern, but there may be some students also who do not know anything about KCET and they have just heard about this examination. So for them, I want to discuss once the exam pattern, okay. So the exam pattern is like, it is an offline examination, means you have to go to the exam center, pen and paper test, okay. Next, the question type is MCQs. That means you'll be, for every question 4 options will be given and you need to select the correct answer. Number of questions will be 60 questions per subject. So the exam will be conducted for PCMB, okay, and that will be like 4 different papers will be there, and 2 subjects will be conducted on first day and 2 subjects will be conducted on the second day, okay. So exam is lasting for 2 days. So you will be getting separate physics question paper. It's not like JEE where all the 3 subjects will come in the one paper or one set, okay. It's not like that. You will be getting different question papers, different exams will be conducted for all the 4 subjects. So that is why in each subject you will be getting 60 questions. So the total marks will be 60 marks because each question will carry 1 mark, okay. Now if you do any wrong, the answer if you put wrong, then also there is no negative marking, and for per subject you will be getting 80 minutes, okay. So in this 80 minutes, it is like 10 minutes are for your filling of the form. You will be getting an OMR sheet, so filling that and writing your names, details, everything. 10 minutes will be for that and the 60 minutes will be for writing the exam, okay. So now coming to KCET rank calculation. How the KCET rank is calculated? So it is calculated with 2 things, okay. So 50% weightage is in your PU2, that is PCM. So that means this one is total 300 marks, okay, 100, 100, 100. Out of this 300 marks, how much you are scoring, okay, 50% of that will be considered. And in your KCET 2025 examination, out of 180 marks again, because each subject is 60 marks, so 60 into 3, 180. From this 180, how much you are scoring, 50% of that will be taken and your KCET rank will be determined, okay. So from here, what learning we can take? We need to understand here that we should not ignore the board examinations, okay. It is equally important as your KCET examination. You need to balance both, okay. If you are doing very good in your board examination, then somewhat if you like do not perform very well in your in your KCET examination, then also you can reach the top 1000 rank, okay. So learning is here, do not ignore PU2, okay. Please remember this one because it is 50% weightage, okay. Now what should be our goal? Because before planning, before deciding anything, we need to know what exactly we are targeting. So our goal is top 1000 rank in KCET 2025 examination. Okay, we need to secure the top 1000 rank so that we can get into the best colleges of Karnataka for engineering. Okay, you can get into very good colleges. So for that you need to target this. So I want all of you to paste like this, write like this, and paste on your on your study table. Okay, and now I want everyone to comment down that, ma'am, I haven't started the preparation till now, if you haven't, but yes, from now onwards I will work hard. I will definitely get top 1000 rank. I want every student who is watching this video to comment down, so that will show your commitment, your motivation, your dedication towards this goal. Okay, so this is just not 1000 rank, it will open up so many opportunities for you, so many best colleges, best branches you can get. So all, like whatever college and branch you want, you will be able to get. You need not compromise at all, right? So that is why please type this comment in, like comment this in that I will get top 1000 rank in KCET 2025. I will work hard. Okay, I want everyone to determine and to promise me this one. Fine. Next, then if I told you that okay, we will score top 1000 rank, then is it enough? Okay, I need to know how many marks I need to get, right? So as I told you, for top 1000 rank we have both board examination and we have KCET 2025 examination as well. So you should see this table. This is also very important. Write it, make this table, and again this one also you should paste it near your study table. So here you see, if in the board examination, that is out of 300 you are getting 295 plus. Okay, then you can, if you are getting 125 plus in your KCET examination, still you can reach this top 1000 rank. Now if you are getting 290 plus, here it should be 130 plus, 285 plus, here it should be 135 plus, 280 plus, here it should be 140 plus. Okay, so now if you haven't started the preparation at all, okay, you have not done anything for KCET, but still do not worry, because you are already in your PU2. You must be studying for your board examinations, so you need to target this. Okay, you need to get at least 290 plus in your board examinations. Okay, that is very, very important. Okay, so do not think that you haven't prepared anything. You are doing board examinations, you are writing midterm, something you have studied, right? Something you have studied, so that will be helpful. So do not worry, because board exams are equally important. Fine. So now let us come to the reality. How many days are left with us? So if you see that in 2024 the KCET exam was conducted on April 18th and 19th. So thinking that this year, like in 2025 also, it will be conducted on the same date or around the same date. So we can say that the exam will be conducted in the third week of April. Means you can imagine April, after April 15 to April 20, in between that day. And today we are having how many days left? So if you see, we have half of November, like 10 days in November has gone. November, December, January, February and March. Now here I am not including the April, okay, because at that last 10 days you will be focusing mostly on revision and mock test, but I will be telling you the plan. But we should think in mind that we are left only with 150 days. Okay, so this 150 days are very, very crucial, very, very important. Each day counts for your top 1000 rank. Okay, from today onwards, every day you need to work hard, every day you need to put consistently your efforts. Okay, but I'll be guiding you, I'll be telling you what things you should do, what things you should not do. So please watch this complete video. Okay, fine. Now we understood. Okay, now the question may arise, ma'am, is it really possible? Okay, yesterday also many comments were like, is it really possible to get top 1000 rank in just 5 months? Okay, so I won't tell you yes or no now. Let us see a small thing, calculation, and I'll show you something and then I'll answer this question. Okay, so if you see, total we have 74 chapters, including both PU1 and PU2. So 37 in PU1 and 37 in PU2. Now if you get 20 in physics, there is 14 PU1 and 14 PU2. Chemistry, there is 10 in PU2 and 9 in PU1. Okay, and in mathematics, this is 13 in your PU2, okay, and 14 in PU1. But now something which is I'm going to show is very, very important. Okay, this is very important. See, what is this? So this is the table which tells you that from the last 5 to 10, like almost 10 years of previous year questions KCET paper we have analyzed, and from there we came to know that in physics we have 14 chapters in PU2 and 14 chapters in PU1, but 45 questions out of 60 are being asked from your these 14 chapters only. Okay, next similarly if you see chemistry, there are 10 chapters in PU2 and 9 chapters in PU1, but again 46 questions have been asked from these 10 chapters of PU2. Okay, next if you see maths, so 13 chapters are there and 43 chapters, 43 questions are being asked only from PU2. So do we need to do all these 74 chapters? No, not at all. It is not required. So what is the secret thing that we need to do? We need to focus only on PU2 chapters. Okay, now because those students who haven't done any preparation, so you need to follow this very seriously. Do not worry about PU1, just focus on your PU2 chapters. So now I can say that we have 37 chapters to finish, okay, in 150 days. Okay, and this now seems very doable. Okay, I'll be telling you the master plan also how to achieve this, but yes, this is doable. So now we can answer that yes, it is possible to get top 1000 rank in the last 5 months of preparation, but it should have a proper strategy, proper dedication and your efforts. Okay, so now coming to the smart strategy which I am going to tell you. Okay, so if you are preparing, starting your preparation right now, please follow this strategy. Do not get deviated, do not listen to anything, just follow this strategy blindly. You will be able to score definitely top 1000 rank. So these are the 5 things that you need to keep in your mind. First, you need to prioritize PU2, forget about PU1 for now. Okay, second, board marks should be 290 plus, mandatorily you have to get it. How? I'll tell you. Third, prepare your KCET and PU2 together. How? That also I'll tell you. Next, revision and mock test. These are the 5 mantras that you need to keep in your mind. Okay, now let's move forward. Now let us understand this 150 days action plan. Okay, so how we are getting 150 days? First let us see. So we are left with November. Yeah, so we have November, December, January, February, okay, and March. So these 4 months we have fully time. So 30 into 4, 120 days here. November we are having 20 days and April we have 10 days, right? So that how I have calculated it as 150 days. So how are we going to divide this 150 days? So now you see, there will be 3 phases, phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3. Phase 1 is of 80 days, that is November, December and January. So December and January 30 days and November we have 20 days. So we are left with 80 days in the phase 1. Phase 2, February and March, so almost 30 days, 60 days. And in this April we are left with 10 days. Okay, I have calculated, we don't know the exam. So up to April 10 definitely there won't be exam. So 10 days we can consider. Okay, now in these phase 1, November to January, will be focusing on syllabus completion holistically. Okay, means we'll be doing everything that is required, PYQs, so short notes, mock test, everything we are going to do here. Okay, next in phase 2 board examinations, we are going to focus only on board examinations. Next phase 3 we'll focusing on KCET 2025 examination. So we are now going to discuss phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3 separately. Okay, so now champions, are you ready? Let us start with the phase 1 discussion. Okay, so what are the things that we are going to talk about? First, book list. Next we are going to talk about study plan. Okay, what should be your study plan to score 290 plus in PU2? This is important. Next, how are we going to finish a chapter so that it completes everything about that chapter? Next, we are going to do prepare KCET and PU2 together. What should be the strategy to do this one? Okay, so now coming to book list. So you need to follow these are the primary resources that you need to consider. Now please do not do any other book right now. Okay, you have very limited time, so you must rely on relevant and limited resources. So the first one is your one and only NCERT. very important. Second thing is your coaching notes or reference books. Now see, coaching notes is like if you have joined any coaching, you would have got DPPs from there. If not, that is also fine. Okay, reference book, you need not refer for every chapter, every subject. Any particular concept, if you are having doubt, if you want to do more practice in that particular concept, then you can take any reference book and do some question practice. If not, you can directly use Google, just like MCQs on this particular topic, and do certain practice questions to strengthen your concept. Okay, third is your PYQs of 15 years. Here PYQs means I want both KCET PYQs and PU2 PYQs. Okay, now for KCET, as I have told many times, you have good books like Disha, and you can also follow MTG. Okay, and for PU2, PYQs, you can take Jivit publication. Okay, you can take Oswald publication. Okay, and any other, you have any other book where there is year wise questions are given, you can refer to that. And lastly is your short notes. Okay, short notes are very important. This will be required during revision. Clear? Okay, now book list. So when you are going to start, make sure that you are having all these things. NCERT book of all the 3 subjects, both the PYQs for KCET and second PU should be there for all the subjects. Coaching notes, if you are having, that is fine, and short notes you will be preparing while studying the chapter. Okay, now you are just going to, like, this video is like you are just starting the preparation. Okay, seriously now. So that is what you need to follow. Fine. Next we have the study plan to get 290 plus in your board examination, right? This is very important because board exam carries 50% weightage, right? So now you can see these are the chapters: physics, chemistry and maths. Okay, so I have given you the order in which you need to complete the chapter. So this order is based on the weightage. Okay, so you can see physics, first you need to complete these chapters, then these chapters and these chapters. Chemistry, I'll tell you, please follow the order as it is given in the book. Like you can start with, like suppose you can start, if you're starting with organic chemistry, then start from haloalkanes until biomolecules you do. Okay, so I will recommend you first you do organic chemistry because it requires a lot of revision. After that you go for inorganic, after that you go for physical. Okay, so that is my recommendation. Again, you can change it. So this should be first you need to complete these chapters, then second and then third. Okay, now coming to maths, you can follow this type of order. Okay, so now you can take a screenshot of this, okay, or you can note down this one, okay, and then you can paste it in your study, like in front of your study table, and whichever chapters you are finishing, just put a tick mark there. Okay, I'll tell you how to finish a chapter also. Clear? Fine. So now this is the syllabus we understood that we need to study here. Now how are you going to get 290 plus? Okay, so yes, first of all, this is the thing, first step to get 290 plus, that is decide the chapter order based on the weightage. That I have already done for you. You need to just follow the order. Second, read NCERT line by line. Okay, you need to read NCERT line by line. You may get bored with NCERT, you may lose patience while studying NCERT, but remember, NCERT is your only savior in this examination. So what you can do, how you can read it easily, you can break it into chunks, and then study. Okay, second, practice NCERT in text and exercise questions. Okay, and all the solved examples of NCERT should be practiced. Next, coming to practice MCQs from NCERT exemplar. Now if you have seen that generally MCQs in your board examinations are the one which is troubling you, right? So you can practice more MCQs. So one thing you can do is you can study from NCERT exemplar some MCQs, that will help you. Next, practice subjective answers. Okay, so you need to write down these answers. Okay, write and practice. Next, work on paper presentation. So it is very, very important. You need to work on your paper presentation. It should be neat, it should be legible. You should know certain rules, that like sections, answers should be written correctly. Every rules you should know about paper presentation. Second, learn from your pre-board. So when you are writing the pre-boards, you need to learn what are the mistakes you got there and you need to work on them. Next, PYQs chapter wise. Okay, you need to solve the PYQs chapter wise. So once again, let us make it clear. Okay, first thing what you are going to do, suppose today you want to start a chapter, read NCERT line by line, first step. Okay, next, practice the in-text questions, solved examples, do that. Then do NCERT exemplar questions. Then practice subjective answers. From where will you get questions? From the PYQs. Okay, just open any previous year question and start writing the answers. Next, work on paper presentation. When you are like these two things, these things you can do near the board examination, but now also if you practice, that is fine. And here I can write like make short notes. That will be make short notes. Okay, clear? If you want to know more about this, I have a detailed video how to score 99%. I have explained everything in detail. You can watch this video, and we have also a video on paper presentation, so that also you can watch. Okay, fine. Next, coming to the most important thing, many students have this problem, how to start KCET and PU together. It is very easy, students, to do both of them together. Now I'll be telling you a very good breakup, very good plan how you can divide the time between these two. Okay, this is the most important slide. Please watch it clearly. So first of all, how many hours you need to study? So on the days when you are having school or you have tuition, everything, those days you need to study 5 hours. Okay, so there is no no compromise on this number. It has to be 5 hours at any cost. Okay, next, on weekend you need to study 10 hours. Okay, I'll be telling you the time slots also how to study. Next, now you need to mix 2 subjects per day. Okay, so now you have, see, 5 hours, I'll tell you 2 subjects per day means you need to take like out of physics, chemistry, maths, you need to take 2 subjects per day. Now what I will suggest is, see, generally, I don't know your strength and weakness. Suppose I am a student, for me maths is more difficult, right? So what I'll take, one day if I take maths, if I tell the order of difficulty, this is generally the order of difficulty, right? Like, sorry, see, this may vary from students to student, but I'm telling in general for majority of the students, maths is very difficult, right? So you need to give more time to math. Okay, and physics and chemistry you can give average time, like based on your level of preparation. Now you need to make a combination, like today you are studying maths, physics, or you can study physics, chemistry, or you can study maths, chemistry. Okay, these are the different combinations that you need to make. Okay, next, what is the thing that you need to know? Yeah, so now you need to study at least 2 hours per subject. 2 hours per subject means, suppose you are studying maths today. Okay, so maths you should study 2 hours. Then one more thing, each week you need to complete 4 chapters. Now here I'll tell you a calculation. See, if I see in PU2, okay, we have 37 chapters. Okay, now if you see till January, okay, till January we have 11 weeks. Okay, I'm not calculating February and March. Okay, till January we have 11 weeks. Each week if we are doing 4 chapters, so definitely we can do 44 chapters, right, which is more than this. So at least you need to target 4 chapters now. At the end, when you are having, like, you are completed, you should target for revision and doing mock tests and all. But you're starting because now you are more, you should be more motivated, you have time, right? So that is why you need to do at least, you need to fix this one, that 4 chapters you have to complete in 1 week. Clear? Now we'll talk about this 5 hours which we are studying every day. This is very, very crucial, right? This 5 hours is very important and should be used in a best possible way. How it is there, I'll tell you. See now. See, this is the breakup for the 5 hours, the 2 hours subject. Okay, 2 hours breakup. Suppose you are studying 2 hours math. Study 1 hour concept. Focus on revising the concept, learning the formulas and all. Okay. Next 30 minutes, what you need to do? For the next 30 minutes, you can do KCET PYQs. Okay. And the remaining 30 minutes, do subjective questions. Now, from where will you get these subjective questions? I told you to keep PYQ book. So take the PYQ book, and start writing answers and practice. Clear? So can we do in this way and prepare parallelly both KCET and KCET and PU board? I hope that is correct. Okay. Now let us see, questions may arise, ma'am, how to get 5 hours every day. So this is difficult, it is not easy to study 5 hours every day, but yes, we have to do because we have to achieve something in our life, right? So I'll be telling you study slots here. You can see, if you are a like early morning child who can wake up early and study, then these are your time slots. Okay, 6:30 to 8:30, 9:30 to 10:30, 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. Okay, so here in this 2 hours you need to study for like one major subject. Okay, subject 1, and this here subject 2. Here you can, this 1 hour which I have given you on your 5 hours, like 2 hours you will be studying per subject, and 1 hour which is there. Okay, you can see here, 1 second. See, this 5 hours, how to break up? 2, 2, 1. 2, 2 is for the 2 important subjects that you have taken, and this 2 hours should be broken in this way. Now what you will do in this 1 hour? This 1 hour you can use for revision, for doing homework, for writing practicals, anything that is left that you can use in this 1 hour. Okay, so yeah, so that is what is here. So you need to do subject 1 and subject 2, and this 1 hour you can use for any buffer work that is left. Now if you are a student who can stay late night, okay, stay awake, your focus is very good in the late night, then you need to follow this study hour. So here you need to take first subject, here you need to take second subject, and the 1 hour that is there you can do revision or language, any other thing that you can study. Okay. Now coming to weekends or after exam, you have got any holiday today, or you haven't gone to school today, or some other day, or after the exam you have gone like you have got the preparatory holidays, how to use them in the best possible way. So this is a breakup for that day. So you should get up early and start your studying from 8 to 11, and 3 hours slot. Most difficult chapter you need to take at this point of time. Okay, so when you are studying, you can divide like this: 1 hour for content, or 1.5 hour for content, 1 hour for KCET, and 1 hour for your board examination. You can use in that way. Next slot you can do 11:30 to 1:30. Here 2 hours you can do a moderately difficult subject. Next 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. you need to write a mock test. Question may arise, ma'am, from where we will get the mock test? We are there for you. Every Sunday we are releasing the mock test. You can see from the starting, okay, whichever chapter you have studied. PU2 syllabus is already done in almost all the subjects. So whichever chapter you have studied, take its mock test and start solving the questions. Okay. Next, so here we can say, like, we have been starting this from September. Okay, we have started the what I can say, the series from September. So the mock test would be there from the September. Okay, so if you want, like, all the mock test papers should be there in one plate and given to you, or we'll be creating, so you can comment down in this video. So we'll be collecting all the mock tests that we have conducted till today, chapter wise, and we'll be making a link for that and we'll be giving it to you. But for that, again, we need your support. So if you want that, please comment down. Okay, next, it's night now, 7 to 9 p.m. You might have been tired for the whole day studying. So here you can pick up a easy subject, which is a strong subject, and then you can do practice that. And when you are doing 10 to 11 p.m., make sure that you revise whatever you have studied today. Okay. So now here I want to tell that when you are selecting the subjects, okay, suppose physics. So I told you the order in which you need to do it. Pick up the most difficult topic first, complete the difficult things first, and then go for the moderate, then go for the easier chapters. Okay, fine. Next, here is an example of a timetable that you should make. Okay, so now you can see, suppose you are, we are starting from November second week 11th to 16th. So you need to have like this one plan, monthly and weekly plan. Okay, this is November month, first week plan I have made. So what I'll be doing first chapter of maths for Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. What is our target? 4 chapters per week. Okay, so with maths I need to combine another subject, so I'm doing for Monday and Tuesday I'm doing maths and chemistry. Okay, now From Wednesday and Thursday I'm doing maths and physics, then again Thursday, Friday and Saturday I'm doing maths and physics. Okay, so you can see I have completed 2 chapters from maths, 1 chapter of physics and 1 chapter of chemistry, right? 4 chapters are done, yes or no, right? So that is how you need to take care. Now here these chapters should be those chapters which are having high weightage, okay, and it is difficult for you. Okay, so make sure that you take the difficult topics first. Now why I am taking all the days maths? Because I am weak in maths, okay, but I know I am strong in chemistry, so at least 1 chapter also if I do per week, I'll be able to complete it well. Okay, so that is what you can. And physics, I know I am moderately good in that, so I am taking 3 days to study physics. Okay, so that is what, according to your strength and weakness, you can make a plan like this. Okay, fine. Now let us, this is very important. Many of people, like you might have studied and you think that the chapter is done, but actually when the chapter is to be done, when do you think that this chapter is done, that is what you need to do. Okay, once you need to paste this also in your study table. First, for any chapter you are going, study the NCERT line by line. Okay, second, you should prepare short notes from there. Third, you need to do PYQs of at least 15 to 30 years, 15 to 30 questions, okay, not years, 15 to 30 questions in KCET. Okay, so here I'll write, for KCET you need to at least solve 30 questions, and for PU you need to do at least 10 to 15 questions. Okay, if you are solving these many questions, then you can say, okay, I have practiced PYQs. Next, you need to give a chapter test. Again, for getting chapter test, you need to, if you have any source, you can follow that. Otherwise, in our channel, we have all the chapter mock tests are there. Next, you need to revise that chapter once revision is done. After this revision is done, then you can say that this chapter has been completed for you. Okay, so remember, clear how to complete a chapter. If any one of this is missing, then you cannot say that that chapter is done for you. Okay, you cannot do. Clear? Fine. So now what I want you to make is, you can just write the chapter name. Like for example, you are doing integrals. Okay, the day you are starting integrals, you make these 5 things you write down: NCERT, short notes, PYQs, chapter test and revision. Okay, once this chapter you have completed, come back to this page and check whether everything is done or not. Okay, so just put tick 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 tick. Yes, if it is done, then put a tick here that this chapter is done and you are good to go. Okay, fine. Now this is your PU1 weightage. Now I have told you not to do PU1 right now, but if you have completed and you have time, okay, then you can go for these topics in the PU1. Now you can see these are some high weightage topics: chemical bonding, equilibrium, redox reactions and hydrocarbons. So make sure that you first complete these chapters. Similarly, these are the high weightage topics, so prepare these topics first. But if it is not being completed, fine, those who have completed, you need to do this. If not, you can continue with the PU2 syllabus completion. Clear? So with this we have done with the phase 1. So in the phase 1, what we discuss, first we discuss about the book list. Make sure that you have got book list. What you need to get: NCERT, PYQs of KCET, PYQs of Jivit publication, like PYQs for PU board, you can take any publication. Okay, after that you need to get any, if you have coaching material or reference book, and after that you need to prepare short notes. Okay, once this is done, then you need to prepare a study timetable, that is 5 hours study per day, 2 subjects you need to mix in per week, you need to complete 4 chapters. Okay, what is based on your strength and weakness, you can do it. Clear? After that, how to complete a chapter we discussed. Okay, so that is what we have to do in phase 1 up to January. Now we have reached February and March, the time when we have reached board examination, right? So here we need to focus only on our board examination, nothing else. Okay, so what are the things that you need to do? You need to revise the chapter according to the weightage. Okay, weightage I have already given you. You would have prepared the short notes and everything right now, so you need to revise that. Okay, then you need to write PYQs. So here also at least I can say 10 years of PYQs you need to do writing practice. Okay, Then solve model test papers with time limit. So put 3 hours of time limit and start solving the model test papers. Okay, here also I'll tell you per subject at least 5 model test papers you need to solve. Next, practice questions from NCERT exemplar. Okay, after that work on paper presentation. Then your pre-boards would have been over by this time, so you need to see what mistakes you did and you need to work on your weakness. Okay, so these are the things that you need to focus in the month of February and March. Okay, now the third phase, that is April, very crucial period when we have the examination, right? So in this April we need to do only 2 things. One is revision and one is mock test. So in revision, what are we going to do? Now when you are preparing, also you should revise every day. A Sunday you need to revise, so you need to revise on daily, weekly and monthly basis using your short notes. But when we are during the exam, last 10 to 15 days, I can say from April 1st to April 15, okay, how to revise? You need to revise only the 4 to 5 times revision of 80% of the syllabus. Means PU2 syllabus should be revised in the 10 days. Okay, and the rest of the time, you will be revising your PU1 syllabus. Okay, that time I'll make a detailed video, will be giving you a revision schedule and all, so that you can prepare and revise accordingly. Okay, fine. Next, coming to mock test. So now you need to give part test every week. I told you Sunday you need to give mock test. From source also I told you in our channel we have mock test every subject, every chapter. Next, you need to so you need to write at least 12 to 15 mock test. Okay, full length mock test. Here these are full length mock test. Next, you need to write under exam conditions. Then you need to score yourself and analyze them. Okay, so check your marks, score it and see where you are actually standing. Next, work on weak areas. Yeah, so that's what you need to focus in the last month. Okay, so now see what are we doing to help you. We have already started the KCET 2025 series. Okay, for all the physics, chemistry, maths, the process is going on. Okay, and very soon from November 15 we are also going to start your PU board. So both the preparation are going on. Any other thing you need from us, please comment down, we'll definitely do it for you. So we are giving everything that is possible, and from December we are also going to start your KCET mock test. Okay, so every possible way we are helping you students. So those students who haven't started the preparation till now and want to prepare, please like follow this strategy. Okay, focus only on PU2 and then definitely you can get the result. Okay, so do not worry, do not get tensed. We are with you. We will be helping you in every step of your preparation. Just tell us what you want, we'll be giving you. Okay, and I hope this video was helpful, and those students who were like panic, nervous about your preparation that you haven't started would have got some relief. I have given you a detailed strategy, so make your study plan right now and start studying. Okay, please remember, it is achievable. We need to work hard. Okay, all the very best for your KCET preparation. Now if you have liked this video, then please subscribe the channel, and any other help you need, do comment down. I'll definitely make video on that particular topic. Okay, thank you and see you soon in the next class.